Oh yes, you're welcome back to African Colonization TV and Biafran History. Here we'll give you everything that is happening around the world, Nigeria and in Biafra land. In fact, let's look into the situation that is around the country today. This issue of insecurity and the issue of Gumi and the likes, and also the problem between the failure of Nigerian pastors and the institution they build. In fact, in this video is a very high video, and I would like you to watch it so that for you to understand things happening. A country where people, a senate, they will be debating that the terrorist is their brother. It's a very big shame that the terrorist, that it is their brother, that nobody should kill them, nobody should destroy them. That is part of their brother. And all those things is the main reason why those people, they are doing whatever they want to do without them thinking of what of if government catch them. That is why they keep doing evil. And because they believe that whenever government catch them, the next thing the government will pay them. They will pay them and leave them, and they will go. Then it will be ordinary person that did not do them anything, just that you speak the truth and you tell the government the right thing to do. Then the next thing, they will keep looking for you, finding you. In fact, it's a very, very high topic and a very high video, which I would like everyone to watch to the end so that for you to understand things happening in the country. And then it come down to the issue of the pastors. Pastors in Nigeria, it is something that if you keep talking about it, it will look as if some people will claim that you don't know God, the way they used to say, because you come out to challenge the system, to challenge what they build and what they stand on, what they claim that it is. Once you believe or once you do what they are saying, that's in fact all your problem will be over. Once you keep asking questions about it, then they will start looking at you as enemy. In fact, I would like you to watch it so that for you to understand everything we are saying in this video. So I'm about to watch, like, subscribe, and share it for everyone to see what is going on in Nigeria.
Don't touch terrorists. Don't touch them. They are our children. Don't touch them. In fact, one of them went as far as saying, budget for them. In what country? What the hell is this?
Making phone calls with these bandits. Can't we identify them? We can identify them. How do we do it? The gadgets we have bought for the National Security Advisor, the gadgets we have bought for telecommunications, they will be able to tell us where all these people are. But we are here, we are sending them blames. It started from one local government. It started from Bono. In one local government. And today it's spreading everywhere. No state is the moon. If I have my brother, my son, if he's doing this thing, he should be beat. The law should take its course. We are confusing him. We're supposed to help him. How did the funds originate? They will arrest 58 and release 58. No gunshots, no arrest, nothing. And then tomorrow we wake up.
Can somebody even tell me why this man is a free man? I don't really get it. I don't know why this man is still a free man and Nnamdi Kanu is being held. He's jailed. Nnamdi Kanu is in prison and this man is free. You have seen it like many times with this Boko Haram, these bandits, and even come on national TV and demand that what government should have done. That they are not going anywhere. Imagine the audacity for me. And he even said that, in fact, you guys all know all this now. There's not for me to even the government, that he knows them. He said the government go with them to see these bandits. People that he said they are demanding the Nigerian government to negotiate with bandits. They should negotiate with terrorists. People that kill innocent people, took children life, burned them alive. Do you know the atrocity? You see what? After they have catch 40 something, the next day you know that they are freedom. And the other day they will come and attack again. They will go and attack again. They go different places. No place is free. We cannot travel by road.
I don't know which is my camera. I put it to pastors, imams, everyone. Don't sell hope. Don't do road for us. Don't build any. Don't give us water. Come out. Let us march the streets of Nigeria.
What do you expect?
Excuse me. You people in front of us. We will be at the back. We are your followers. We come to church every day. We go to the mosques every day. You lead us in prayers to pray to God that we don't see, but we have faith in God because we know there's a God. Now, we have the government. They are failing. You are leaders. March in front. We don't need celebrities. You are our celebrities. We come there every Sunday. March in front. I will march at your back. And I don't care if anybody shoots me. When Goodluck Jonathan was the president of Nigeria,
They marched.
they marched.
Yeah.
Why is nobody marching for Tinubu? And the condition of this country is worse than it was when
When you
Tinubu
march
was
for-
and when Goodluck was here. Are we having selective attack? Let them march. I will come out. I don't want any celebrity. If Tiwa Savage or any other person comes out, I'm not gonna go on the street because
You need to
religion.
march behind somebody that has the anointing oil that will block bullets.
Or have you been compromised? Will they take your land from you?
Pastor Material,
Have you
what do
been
what do have to
compromised?
say?
Will they
You're
take your land
awfully
from
quiet
you?
about this.
So I understand her position.
Yeah.
And from the beginning, what I have maintained is that the misinterpretation, first, you have the failure of institutions. Secondly, you have the misinterpretation. That is what makes it look like, oh, so this is the problem. While the truth is, if you don't address the problem, you would look for something you consider maybe weak
To attack.
to attack. Let's talk about religious leaders and how over the years, some religious leaders have spoken truth to power. I was born and raised in Lagos. I am Catholic. I grew up in Lagos when His Eminence Cardinal Anthony Olubunmi Okoje used to bash the government, the military government of General Sani Abacha. The military government of General Sani Abacha. Maybe until recently, where some people now said, maybe when he took up government appointments, he now
Became
soft
quiet,
pedaled.
yeah.
We used to see newsletters every year or every, maybe major Christian celebration from Bishop Hassan Kuka, So we have people who speak. I don't know, is it Bishop Oyedepo? There are several videos of Bishop Oyedepo, online, speaking truth to
Do
power.
you think that at this point in time, religious leaders should still be speaking from the confines of the church?
No,
Or should make out-
So whether
I want religious leaders to be like
Yes,
BBM, to be like Randy Passas.
Let me answer.
Because they have a
Let them
large
stand
following
up.
that do whatever they say that they should do.
Let me
So do
answer
you think
your
they should still be
let
talking
me
from the
answer your
confines of the
question.
church? Yeah.
Now, the position that they occupy,
Yeah.
to a considerable degree, gives them access.
Yeah.
I would want to believe that a religious leader of the standing of Pa Adeboye, if he requests for the direct contact number
Of
of
the
President
president,
Bola Ahmed
yeah,
Tinubu,
he will get it.
I'm sure he would get it in minutes.
Yeah.
And they would definitely have conversations. I accept that, like what
Could
Ezine
he
said.
not get Goodluck Jonathan's contact? Why did he have to parade himself?
No, but the times are different. And this is not, the times are different.
But they say desperate times calls for desperate
And this is not me
measures.
justifying whether
Okay.
somebody marched 12 years ago and the person is not marching
Now.
in 2026. But what I am saying is, if we think that these religious leaders are not maybe speaking to those in authority,
Yeah.
we might be wrong. Because you cannot prove for a certainty that they do not.
But, okay.
And then again, why I want us to separate religion from the people or the adherents is because the religion itself teaches you to act in a good way. But when you now misinterpret and act in a bad way, we cannot blame the religion. For example, all of us, the greatest commandment is love. Love thy neighbor as you love yourself. He did not say kill your neighbor. He did not say hate your neighbor. He says love your neighbor. But if you do not love your neighbor, then it is on you, not on the religion that admonishes you to love your neighbor.
Please.
Yeah, say it.
Imagine you have a secondary school.
Yeah.
For the last 6 years, nobody has been able to graduate and pass WAEC. All the students. First
Failing.
set, fail WAEC, fail JAM. Second set, fail WAEC, fail JAM. They have to go and resit in another place. If the religion, if the job of the religion is to teach love, and consistently over the last decade we have not seen the love, why are we still keeping the institution?
It is you people
It is you
now.
people that are not
because it is not in isolation.
Okay.
It is
cannot
not
Are
in
you seeing the
isolation.
love?
blame
Are you
all the
seeing the love?
students.
Are you loved?
Why we not see am?
Are you seeing the
Now,
love?
I want to say something
Why you don't
in
see the
support of
love?
what Zini said.
Yeah.
People have accused me of saying Daddy Freeze. Why don't you lead a program? How many people are in the Free Nation? We not reach 2,000. We not reach the whole Free Nation Agbaye. We not reach 200.
proper, strong
here.
And I think your people are not even
They
in
are
Nigeria.
not even in Nigeria. Imagine a Nigerian daddy GO that has 20 million followers does what VDM does or does what Randy Peters does.
That's your expectation.
It's not an expectation.
It's not the job
government
of
will answer.
to do that.
The government will rise. Immediately they will call. Because you can't. Do you know what it is to stand? 2 million people, they stand. They don't fight. They don't break anything. They don't argue. We just need an explanation for what's going on
at the moment.
And they all sit down. And he uses love. We are not fighting. We are not quarreling. We just want to hear why this situation is like this. Because I don't really have a problem with the government. I just have a problem with the government communicating properly with the people. And if the people do not have access to the government, it's only their church leaders that have access to the government. We are never going to get anywhere. So it is simple. You see Randy Peters, he goes, he stands there, rings bell. He has very few followers. Your daddy Joe goes there and stands there. They believe he's anointed.
Why do you think that if Randy Peters was a pastor, he would get results because he's a pastor and
is VDM getting results?
That's what I'm asking you.
So how come we can look at Randy Peters and see results? We can look at VDM and see results. We cannot look at the church and see results.
I want to ask Titi, are you saying that if a Daddy Gio, like Adeboye, comes out and says things that are going on in Nigeria, he won't see results? Let me get you.
Not Adeboye specifically.
No, I'm just saying.
I'm saying that if you are, the fact that somebody is a religious leader, first of all, the religion is what they bring to you. They did not tell you that they want to come and solve Nigeria problem for you.
So let us
say the one that they promised. They promised miracle. We never see Shehu Kuti.
Daddy Free, let us say religious hawker, not religious leader. Because from my definition of leading is you go, then I follow. That means you are leading the way. Which means we need to change the name from religious leaders to religious maybe hawkers. I'm hawking it to you. That means I'm not doing it.
See, my darling, Paul was going to Jerusalem. They said, Paul, you are going to die if you go to this Jerusalem. He said, let me die. That was the mindset of the early church. And every single one of the 12 disciples except John, who ran into exile after being boiled in hot oil, was killed. They stood for their beliefs. They did not ride on that, they did not drive limousines. And Paul bragged. He said, I was flogged 39 times by the church leaders. He believed in his message and he took it to the end. I don't see that commitment now. I see comfort. They sit on their pulpits and they preach. Let them get up. They say they can heal. Shehu Kuti came out the other day and said, let them go and heal in Lut. They can do miracles only in church. Acts chapter 5, as Peter was walking down the street, his shadow was falling on people on mats and was healing them. They did not have to go to church to get healing.
I feel like we're focused on Christianity more.
Because must does not promise half of the
religion.
things. Yes, but you see, I understand Christianity more. And in the part of Nigeria that I am, we have only one mosque in Lekki. We have 5 churches on my street. We have maybe 350 mosques, churches in Lekki. There's only one mosque in the whole of Lekki. On my street alone, there's 10 churches. So there's something that I want to say. That agitation, don't agitate behind the pulpit. Get up for the people. Let the leaders even know that there are people who are accountable. They are accountable to, and it's not even the pastors. It's the people behind the pastors. You cannot shoot at a pastor who has 2 million people. How many bullets you want to shoot?
So in this time and day, like you see, churches put their tag for the year. Maybe 2026, my year of divine entitlement, my year of enlargement, my year of
You want me that freeze drag us?
No, but I'm just asking. Could it be from a point? Because if Nigerians as a community or a country are giving up on the government and religion is giving them hope, right? So imagine somebody crossing to 2026 and you say 2026 is my year of what's it called? Victory, my year of speed and stuff. I'm of the point of view that if it's not working for them, why are they there every other year to cross over with a tag and with a theme?
You know, I said I'm a man of numbers. People lie. People come out and say, God blessed me. Meanwhile, we know say now show you do take buy that car.
Wow.
When they see Nigerians don't own anything.
Say God know the
politician where they thief, now God bless him. The Yahoo boy, now God bless him. The Olosho we buy car and house, now God bless him. Meanwhile, the pastor wake they catch with 14-year-old, now devil tempt him. So it's either God or the devil. Let me tell you something about Christianity. Philippians chapter 2 verse 3. Do nothing out of selfish ambition or vain conceit. Rather, in humility, value others above yourself. If you value others above yourself, this year cannot be your year. It's either our year or it's nobody's year.
But this your quote. This your quote validates. This your quote validates. This your quote validates the argument that religion is not the problem. It is the people itself.
It is the teachers of religion,
the ones misinterpreting,
which is 90% of the people.
Listen to what the Bible even says, and that the phrase have quoted where you are told that nobody should be poor in Acts now. Nobody should be poor. People should bring so that they can give. The religion in itself teaches giving.
But what do they do with the giving? Pastor is driving bulletproof
It is the people that are misinterpreting it. But let us not focus
on... That means 99% of our pastors are misinterpreting it.
Let us not focus on the wrong examples. There are people who are investing in
right examples?
People who are investing in healthcare.
Who are the people investing in healthcare?
People doing outreach, going to prisons. There are religious institutions that go there, pay for bail, and get people out.
Hold on. How much do they spend in a year on outreach?
That's
your Daddy Gio's private jet, that Gulfstream, costs $60 million. Do they spend $60 million a year on outreach?
So you have
maintaining a $60 million jet a year costs you about $5 to $6 million.
So are you
possibly as much as $10 million by the time you have the crew, everything. Are they spending $10 million a year on prison outreach?
Are you saying religious leaders should be poor so they can?
That's what I ask. Like, do you have a problem with the luxurious cars and things?
I love luxury cars and luxury watches.
Yeah.
That's why I have a job. They don't have any job. They sell God. That's why the church building is their warehouse, and you.
Titi,
let's talk about the selling God and making money.
Yeah.
In my own perspective, what I understand about how that happens is that when people actually experience real life miracles, they tend to, gift these people. They tend to bring gifts to them. People can buy cars for pastors. People give pastors money, especially when they go church. They say better they sup. Okay, that they go church or that they serve and that they say at least they do well. And you see most of these religious leaders, they are not just standing on pulpit and talking. That they do therapist work, that they do counseling work. Oh, this is happening in my life and let's go and talk to pastor. Oh, they talk to you. Once those people see better results for all those things, they tend to start gifting these pastors. Now, take an example.
Do they see result or the illusion of result?
If they don't see result, why they see money where they can't spend?
When person not get sense, you go see wetin be like illusion. Let me give you an example. I know somebody who has been praying for the fruit of the womb. She not see the fruit of the womb. I can't carry and go give my friend will be reproductive
gynecologist.
Not there's these people that do fertility treatment.
Okay.
Within 6 months, she don't born. She put $10,000 in an envelope and went to give her pastor.
For what?
For
Thanksgiving.
For Thanksgiving. Say, God won. Listen, you did not give it to me that gave you the hookup.
But then you
did not give it.
Give I pray and I bring
now you be the agent.
Can you imagine? See the way you are thinking. The prayer brought me.
Could it be that God used the person? I'm just saying that God used you, who's the agent to. I'm just saying.
My question is, if the Chinese and the Japanese don't worship our God, and they get more of these results than us, is this God that is refusing to work for us working for these other people? Because I'm not getting it. Because this same fertility treatment, if you take it to China, it works. If you take it you see, my problem with religion is it has no results. Panadol. I'm robber on him way from robbery, go drink Panadol, he go walk. Olosho, when customer bend him back, knock him for 45 minutes. Hey, my back, they pain me. Go drink Panadol, go walk. But for miracle to work, you have to have faith. The day you lose miracle, your faith goes. Let's talk about this. 20 million people.
Daddy Freeze, don't you believe in miracles?
I don't believe in Nigerian pastors' miracles.
But you believe in miracles.
I believe in miracles. Yes. Because anybody can have a miracle. Pagan, Muslim, Christian, anybody can have a miracle.
So what do they cause miracle? How do miracle take
It's an anomaly, a mutation, whatever anything you want to call it.
The universe, does
the universe. Because the person, the Indian plane crash, the two people that survived, one guy that walked off it and the girl that missed the flight narrowly, both gave testimony that it was their mother goddess that saved them. Go and read it.
I think that's a form of religion too.
Yeah, but it's not our God that saved them.
The rest of the people, that's what confuses me.
This conversation
now,
is about God.
Walk with me. Let's do numbers. Breast cancer, stage 1. what is the life expectancy rate if caught at stage 1 and treated with modern medicine? What's the life expectancy rate after 5 years? You know what it is? 99%. Meaning if you have 100 women, after 5 years, 99 of them will be alive if you treat them with modern medicine. If you carry those same 100 women to church and they pray for them, how many of them can get a miracle? Maybe 2, maybe 3 at best. Because if miracle they walk the way that they say they walk, nobody go poor.
But religion,
your mother will pay tithe.
Religion no
retire
talk
for
say,
village. But
they
religion
call
you make you send that money.
But religion no talk say if you they feel some type of way,
make you no
seek for
the
treatment.
version that they preach in Nigeria.
Misinterpretation.
Nigeria. In
Nigeria.
Misinterpretation.
Daddy Freeze, don't worry, let me help you.
The misinterpretation.
Let me help you.
No, before you help him. Before you help him, wait.
No, you said religion did not say like, may we do and like this, may we do and like this. The thing where they even they bust my brain, they say the religion self, at some point, it starts to admit the things that it expelled.
Thank you.
Do you understand? I heard recently that all of a sudden blood transfusion is now working. What made it not work earlier? And thousands and millions of people that could have gotten help died. I know people that died. They say, no, my church say we know they give blood. I no one collect. If the God of my pastor no heal me, make I die. And they die. Those people will be rolling in their graves now. If they look back now and see that, it's not legit though. We can now do it.
There are
I'm giving an example with a church that I know TV.
Yes.
You don't go watch TV. You be demon. Right now,
people are burning their TVs
they are
in the
using
90s.
the television to spread the gospel.
Akpoti Eshu, the devil's box.
It suits what is happening, spreading the gospel. Is it not the same gospel that could have been spread at that time? People that burnt their television that time, wherever they are, do you think they will be happy seeing that, oh, I was maltreated that time? Now, these modern children can now enjoy television, but I suffered.
But the ignorance at the time, the ignorance at the time does not still...
Ignorance and religion go hand in hand.
Wait now.
No,
the ignorance...
If you have a direction from God, so that means that God can say this today, and tomorrow he say,
no. So your interpretation...
Because they heard it from God. If
my God said...
The Holy Spirit said...
If a person claims to have heard from God, it is different from what is established already.
You know,
don't forget.
It is the claim. It is the claim that makes them put it
Don't forget that. While some adherents did not watch television, there were other people of the same faith who were still watching television.
If they cut them, they have.
I'm not talking of that denomination. I'm not talking of that denomination. There were people who were adherents of that faith. For example, like in Afghanistan, Taliban say make women no go school, make girls no go school. But in Saudi, then they push girls. For Qatar, then they push girls because they know the value when they bring. It is still the same religion practice, but it is the extreme interpretation by those people.
So are you agreeing that Nigerian interpretation is extreme?
I am saying that if you look at the people who misinterpret, you cannot still tie it to the religion.
So do you?
Because
if you remove religion from Nigeria, what will we be missing?
I'm not saying you would miss anything, but I am telling you that when you look at the very practice, where if I get some things where we say don't go wrong, when some people, if not be maybe fear of God, still they hold them. If not be maybe fear of God and
definitely
their personal
not our
belief.
politicians.
Those people already fear God.
The fear of God is not holding them.
So your politician,
and they are the ones in control, and they are friends with pastors.
You see, and that's where the problem. You are looking for an easy target to blame for the issues.
Religion is
while you leave the person.
There
is no religion that says abuse your office or abuse your power. There's no religion that says so. The Bible says give to Caesar what belongs to Caesar and to God what belongs to God. In the Bible, we're even told of the example of where Christ told his disciples to go and fish, get the fish, remove the coin and pay their tax. And you know that when you pay your tax, there are expectations. So focus on the people who have elected people to represent them, maybe do not participate in that exercise and the wrong people get into office. Or when people get into office, rather than hold them accountable, they begin to now ask God for divine intervention. God don't give us the sense to address our problems. So face the misinterpretation, not the religion. And I hope with these few points of mine,
I've been able to convince
you.
I'm not convinced.
Okay.
As a material, hold it right there.
Yeah.
There's one point that you wish that no, I don't agree with.
Let's go.
You say
Yeah.
that we should not, that we are looking for who to blame.
Yes, now an easy target.
Now, let me tell you, an easy target would be the
you
religious.
leave your governor, you
would be
dey focus on religious leader.
Thank you. Now,
Did you vote for him?
Now, first of all,
Do you pay your taxes to him?
Wait, now wait. Let me
Do
tell
you
you.
pay taxes?
No, wait now.
Yes,
How
now.
people pay taxes?
Another conversation for
They
another
are
day.
very
Hold on,
taxpayers
Daddy
and
Freeze,
taxpayers.
hold on. We'll go to the
Daddy
tax
Freeze,
paying
wait,
later.
Daddy Freeze, wait
Yeah,
now.
Ezine, let's hear it.
Are we not in this?
Forgive me.
Now you say we are blaming religious leaders
Because they are easy targets.
now we blame them. Yes,
Yes.
because of the power that they will. If the religious leaders can tell us, preach love, hope, calm down, men are no fight, men are no hold these people accountable, just relax small, no fight, and we are relaxing. When the religious leaders say, our head don't fool, oh yeah, everybody step out this Sunday. Now for front of government house, we go do our service today. Do you think that people that listen to them when they were saying calm down will say no, we will not go with
There
you?
are some people that will say no, they will not go.
No, then you don't know what is
Because now
fanatism. You don't know what
wetin
is called
they enjoy, now
religious
they use
fanatism.
like this.
And that is what we are suffering from. I'm going to give an example with the Rattel movement. I'm giving an example with the kind of influence and power that people will. If Very Dark Man says, make una help me go to the free page, go visit them. You know, go take 2 minutes. That page will go down. If Very Dark Man says, oh, Yarate, no, you don't do okay, head don't correct. Those same people.
Oh, calm down.
They go,
Daddy Freeze, there's
it
a
is
saying
power, it is
in Yoruba.
influence.
Oh,
What you will.
what
So
you
if I
say?
listen to you when you say stop, I will now all of a sudden become
I'll listen to
disobedient
you
when you say go.
Move. When people are actually
you
waiting
want
for you to give
Now,
this
wait.
If you want
order.
a dog, if you want a dog, you know what I'm talking.
Majority of
Right. Dog
Nigerians
no, they
will
hear
deal
another
with
thing.
fear, right? Now, I have a question for both of you. Inside religious leaders and then the actual government, who na think say Nigerians fear pass?
Nigerians fear God. I've seen
No,
people
I did
that
not put God inside the
God,
option.
like religious leaders are representation of God on earth.
Inside, no, not
Let
the
me tell you a
representation
story.
I dey
Let me
talk.
tell you a story. Let me tell you a story. 3 people I know. One is my friend's elder brother. One was my sister's former neighbor. And one was somebody I know in Ibadan. The first one, my friend's elder brother. He had ulcer. The Daddy Gio called fast. He was fasting. They rushed him to the hospital. He refused to break his fast and take medication.
Okay.
He died. Story 1. Story 2, my sister's former neighbor, when she was living here in Chevron. I don't want to narrow it down too much. The man, the same second biggest church, the 2 biggest churches, one belongs here, the other one belongs to the other one. Same fasting, 100-day fast. He's ulcer patient. He was fasting the ulcer away with prayer and kabashing. He fainted. They rushed him to the hospital. They gave him medication. He refused to take the medication and he died. The day I went to their house, the daughter was about 4 years old. She don't they call another man daddy now. The mama don't marry new husband. I gave this example somewhere. I was talking, this was like 10 years ago or 7 years ago. I know what the people said. They said they are going to heaven. So if you can fear your man of God that gave you a mandate to fast and you believe somebody died in Mecca, somebody was arrested in Mecca, was trying to kill his father so that his father can from there go to heaven. These people fear God and the representation of God on earth.
Religious
That is
fanaticism.
why.
There's something they
See, when
call-
Japan was, there was a time when they wanted to conquer Japan. They wanted to kill the emperor. The entire nation stood up with their swords. Say once they kill the emperor, everybody kills themselves. That is how strong your religious leaders are. If they did not know, let me explain it to them
you
today.
now.
They can stand and march, because guess what? Even the politicians attend their churches. Some of their wives are deaconesses in their churches. Even the politicians are afraid of them.
There is something.
The only reason why they are not doing it is because they are selfish. Let me land my final point. Acts chapter 2 and Acts chapter 4. The apostles could solve hunger. The Bible says there was no needy believer. Everybody shared equally. If the church distributes its resources equally, I put it to you that in 2026 there will be no needy believer. The church can actually solve the people's problem if there was equality. Paul preached equality. Christ preached equality. Christ said you should not have two coats.
But why these problems exist? Why? Because of the failure of existing institutions.
See,
when the institutions have failed,
you have government hospitals. You have government hospitals. What do you want the church to do? Or what do you want religious institutions to do?
To hold them accountable.
They are doing their bit.
How much is their bit?
They are tiny little bits.
This is you people's expectation.
See, why are we looking at... I mentioned two people. I mentioned Randy Peters. I mentioned VDM. Why are they able to stand? The other day I was watching VDM was calling out the wife of a governor.
He said you are selfish.
He was calling her out. Why can't that is how Matthew chapter 23, that is how Christ looked at the leaders
and
of
VDM
religious
is not
law.
Even religious, so
and he called these elders in their 50s and their 60s and their 70s and their 80s, the Sanhedrin. He said, you blind fools, you brood of vipers, you whitewashed tombs. He spoke to them. He was not afraid of them. How do we have leaders that we respect? I'll start to respect our religious leaders if they can stand up and call these people what they are. Nobody can do any daddy Joe in this country. Anything. Unless they have money they are hiding, unless maybe they are not paying taxes so they can come after them. If they are not doing anything bad.
But there are religious leaders who stand on the pulpit and call out
leave the pulpit.
The failure of government.
Which pulpit does Randy Peter stand on?
Jesus.
I mean,
Listen.
By now,
we pay more tithes than taxes in this country, and we expect the government to work.
And that's a failure of institutions.
See, if to say this now that time, Apostle Paul go don't write shege for letter to the church in Abuja.
You go don't go there. They go don't fall down for public.
Letter to the church in Abuja.
Listen, I will tell you a story. When Goodluck Jonathan was president, I called a pastor then. I called him, he needed me to get something for him. I needed something from him, and I called him, and he picked the call and was like, "Yo, Freeze, I'm with number one now. I'll call you back."
Why do I think I know this person?
I don't know who it is. I'm just thinking, they have access.
Yeah.
I heard it with my own ear. I'm with this person,
but they still speak to them now.
How?
So
you think if they don't massage them,
performative aspect,
you think that if they don't massage them, they will be?
No, it's not
speaking.
About. So wait.
Hey, if I speak, if I'm a religious leader and I speak,
let me ask you something.
Nobody will escort me out of the government house.
Zini, if you had access to a friend of yours, a lady that is doing something that is bad, and like 15 people are complaining about that thing, would you rather talk to her because you know her, or go and pack the 15 people and come and shout on top of her head?
First, I will talk to you. Second, I will talk to you. Now, what I'm saying is these religious leaders, let's assume that they have been talking.
Yes.
If something is not going the way that you have been doing it, you change method. If I've been talking, you ask me a question, let me answer. If I've been talking to that my friend, and talking to that my friend, and if I say, they hear, I go tell these 15 people, men, I do it on a life.
So if na religious leader carry our youths go
Aso Rock.
That no be even Aso Rock. That place where they pie
toll gates.
All of them. If na religious leader carry them go there and that kind of thing up, you believe say that religious leader, you go call them again and they go answer.
Let it happen first.
See,
that's the problem.
This is what I
let happen first.
Why will it not happen? Why can it not happen? Why can't they put themselves on the line?
Why do you want them to put themselves on the line?
Come on, why you saying this?
If you read about the Crusades, if you read about the Crusades, the popes without a single soldier were more powerful than kings with armies. A pope will raise his ring and tell the king to kiss it, and if he doesn't kiss it, he'll be overthrown.
Yeah,
that's how powerful.
Oh yes, this is a very powerful speech, a very powerful interview or talk, let me put it that way. In fact, through all the whole thing that they say, if you look at it, there are some places that is right and there are some places that is wrong. If you come to the issue of religion today in Nigeria, it is something of money making machine. That is what it is. Then if you come to something of religion, then it is something of suffering, pain, and way of enduring things in life. But in this modern age of the time we are, they have now turned everything to become money making machine. So as a pastor, you must know how to dress well, number one, and you must know how to speak very good English, and you must know person that know person, so that whenever you speak or the person will come and shake his hand or do some certain things with you, so that the members will know, yes, that you are a real pastor. And the pastor today is a way of cruise, a way of, they are part of celebrities we have today in the world. Every pastor you are seeing that is too big. So that issue of truth and that issue of saying the truthful something that they need to say, they don't used to say it anymore. And once you go into a religion thing, in fact, the whole thing about religion is very, very big, very, very big. And they used to use fear to put in people's mind. My problem is that they make people not to speak the truth, because they will tell you that thou shalt not talk against the man of God, or thou shalt not speak to the man of God. Once you talk concerning what man of God is doing, you are going direct to hellfire. And that is not the truth. That is fake. That is not truth. That is lie. You see who is not doing well. Instead of you to speak against what is not doing, that is not right, then you'll be very adamant and then poking at the person at the back, which is very, very bad. And that is what the religious body are. They don't used to talk the truth, and they don't used to say what is right. Instead of it, they'll be pinching you at the back and poking you at the back, claiming that this thing you are doing, but they cannot come up openly to speak. Mostly they are pastors. The whole evil thing that the Tinubu government is doing in Nigeria today, all those big pastors knows about it, but how many of them can even come up one day, call a rally, and they call people, let march so place to block this person, so that let this man tell us the reason why this country is this way. But none of them, nobody can do it, because number one, they are afraid to lose their entitlement from the government, and they are afraid for them not to be blocked when they want to visit the Senate House or the presidential house. So all of them knows what they are fighting for. And my problem is that the people they are deceiving, the followers, because this issue of whatever they say is what the followers used to listen to and what the followers will do, because they will tell you God said, God did not say. Most of all the things they used to say that God say, all those things God did not say anything, but they used it to pin the followers, to hold them, so that they will keep on giving them more money. And at the end, once you talk about it, somebody somewhere will tell you that you don't need to talk about man of God, which is very, very wrong. Well, come to the issue of things going on in Nigeria today. This issue of insecurity, all of them is part of it. A man who is preaching and who is directing you, look at what is coming. Instead of the government to listen to the person, they sentence him life imprisonment, because of why? He's man who speak the truth, who saw tomorrow. He know what will happen tomorrow. He starts speaking about it. But many people call him many names today. All the thing he said about is happening in Nigeria today, but the government have no solution about it. In fact, a lot is going on in Nigeria. I would like to hear your comment down below. What do you think about the whole thing going on? Like, subscribe, and share for everyone to see things happening in Nigeria.